everyone, I'm Chef Patty and welcome to our AvMed Health cooking demo. So today I'm making salmon and veggie skewers. What can I say about salmon other than it's delicious and it's loaded with nutrients and good for you, and I am always trying to figure out different recipes to share with you guys that have salmon because I mean, it's so good and you can't go wrong and it cooks really quickly. And what I love about making salmon and veggie skewers is that you don't need to buy that much salmon. You can get away with buying less. You might even be able to splurge in buying wild if you can. But you know, you incorporate different kinds of veggies. You don't need to add as much fish. And that's kind of nice, especially nowadays where the price of fish has skyrocketed, and it's a shame because it's healthy and we really should be eating it at least once a week. So love this recipe and let's get started. Don't need a lot of ingredients. You can customize it with the veggies of your choice. I'm gonna just make a skewer with zucchini and squash and red onions. I already got started. I've got some here, but I'll do one on camera. I always like to show you guys start to finish. You're gonna hear a little puppy in the background. That's because I just got a golden retriever and he is adorable. He's 12 weeks, he can hear my voice. He probably just wants to come out here for me to love him to death. But I'll leave him over there. Maybe one day I'll show you Cooper. Cutest pup ever. All right, what do I need? I kind of lost my train of thought here. All right, we're gonna make a marinade. Quick little marinade, olive oil, avocado oil, coconut oil, your oil of choice. We're gonna season it with about a half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Don't need a lot. Garlic powder, paprika. So paprika is not spicy, but it's got a little smokiness to it. And it's gonna give it a little bit more of a red color, so it's gonna make it pretty. Salt, if you can have salt, and a little black pepper, not much, just a little bit, maybe about a quarter teaspoon. Give it a whisk, and I am making my marinade in the same bowl where I'm gonna add my fish and my veggies. So I have salmon that I cut into chunks. So we're gonna have fat chunks, fat pieces of veggies. I've got the zucchini, red onion, yellow squash. Give this a little toss. And obviously if you have time and you wanna do this the day before, wrap it up with saran wrap and just put it in your fridge and it'll like hold nicely. And then when you get ready to cook, you can cook it in the oven, you can cook it out in the grill, in your grill pan, in your cast iron skillet, whatever you have, whatever works for you. Really simple and very versatile. That's what I love about this recipe. So now I'm gonna cook it in the oven just because that's what works for me today. I've got my wooden skewers, so if you have wooden skewers, you kind of want to soak them in water for at least 30 minutes so they don't burn too bad. They'll always burn a little, but at least not really, really bad, right? Okay, all I'm gonna do now is start skewing it up. See how I can do this without getting my hands too dirty. I should have put on gloves. That's what I should have done. All right. In goes the zucchini, piece of my chunky salmon. I feel like I'm gonna have to use my hands any minute now. I got a piece of yellow squash. I know what I'll do, I'm just gonna stab it off. Red onion, more fish. Is this gonna work? And you know, tomatoes, you can add tomatoes to this. You can add eggplant. Eggplant would be really yummy too. Okay, I think I'll just add a few more pieces of salmon. I'll finish this later. I just wanted to show you guys more or less what we're working with. And you can even add fruit. You can even add like pieces of pineapple, pieces of mango. That would be really yummy. So here's a skewer. Here are all my skewers. I'm gonna pop them in the oven. So when you cook them in the oven, I set my temperature at 450 degrees. I cook them for 5 minutes, only on one side. 5 minutes, 450 degrees. Then I change the setting to broil, and then I cook it maybe another 4 minutes under the broiler so it can get a little bit of color, and that is it. So this is going in the oven, top rack, in the oven, top rack. Now I'm ready to plate my skewers. And you know, you can always serve it over a salad, cauliflower, rice, you name it. Look how pretty these are. So, so pretty. Love them. Tasty, and it's also a really good way to incorporate some veggies, like for the kids that never want to eat vegetables. I've got some fresh lemon juice, squeezing it over the salmon. And you know, if you want to make a tzatziki or maybe serve it with a little hummus, you can. I have some like a leftover chimi that I'm gonna pour, but I've got the sauce in the pan, leftover, like the leftover drippings. I don't want to let that go to waste. Flavor town here. And now, let me get a spoon. I'm gonna drizzle a little chimi over the skewers. And that's it, guys. We are done. Can you see all that sauce in the bottom of the plate? Look how pretty these are. So I hope you love this recipe. We love sharing with you guys here at AvMed really easy, healthy recipes that you can make at home without compromising quality or flavor. So, you know, by making skewers with your salmon, like I said earlier, you don't have to buy a lot of fish. Cut them into fat chunks, add your favorite veggies, and you have a delicious, healthy meal. So enjoy, and I'll see you guys soon. Ciao.